working all week just to feel this strain. On the edge, we don't play it safe. Running that wall, we're hitting the brake. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. Bending steel, we're tough as nails. One lap closer, breaking trails from green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back. In the pits, we're family bound by grease and grit, building dreams from the crowd. There's no quit. We live for the thrill. Speed's our desire when we hit the track. We're playing with fire. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. Bending steel, we're tough as nails. One lap closer, breaking trails from green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back. This is our creed. Dirt track living is all we need. Giving it all, no room for slack. Down in the mud and we're never looking back. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. Bending steel, we're tough as nails. One lap closer, breaking trails from green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back.
We are back again for the World Outlaws Super Late Models here at the dirt track at Charlotte, getting up in this one. 24 cars, 6251 SOF. Should be a good one here tonight. Charlotte always shows well, even if it doesn't, even if it isn't a good race, definitely shows well.
Leading into the fight, chasing that checkered flag at night. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust. Ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. Bending steel, we're tough as nails. One lap closer, breaking trails from green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back.
All right, right now we got Austin Dean at the top of the charts with the quick time. Diesel Jones second, Lucas Rourke in third, Ethan Johnson and Caleb Boykin are the top five here in practice as these guys roll around the track. We'll probably see those paints update here soon as we see Logan Hickerson, Caleb Durgan out on the track, Cody Nevin gonna race, Tyson Banks, Gabe Elkins, T-Climb. Actually, a little bit softer SOF than I expected here tonight. But these guys getting out on the track, getting ready to race here tonight should be... Oh, we got the Pro Series race. That's why it's a little bit softer. I forgot to even watch it. That's why it's a little bit different feel. That's why it was a little bit less people than I thought in there tonight. Charlotte, always a popular option on the server as we are on with Caleb Boykin in that number 5 spot right now. Ethan Johnson going to jump up to the number 4 position. Lucas Rourke sitting in third as practice is coming to an end. We're going to get ready for qualifying here tonight.
Dirt track living is all we need. Giving it all, no room for slack. Down in the mud and we're never looking back.
All right, who's going to be the first car to jump out on the track here in qualifying? As we jump over to qualifying, who's it going to be? I'm watching. 24 cars, 18 spots. Looks like Cody Nevin going to be one of the first ones out on the track in the number 11. Kale can't wreck the field. Is he here? Definitely here. Definitely here. Going to be Cody Nevin out on the track in the number 11. Let's see if he goes ahead and keeps his lap or pulls out. Definitely got a pre-gen track looking pretty slick up there in the middle of 1 and 2 and entry of turn number 3 and 4. More towards the high side than the bottom side. as Nevin's going to complete lap number 1. Did he get a lap in? He does with a 15.009. So setting the bar here early on. We got Jesse Main out on the track in the 201. This is the opener. It is the opener. What's up, buddy? What's up, Jamie? The pro series race is going on. That's why we don't see some of the names we normally see. Let's see where Jesse Main able to put that number 201 as he comes out of turn number 4 across the line. He's going to go third quick with a 15.128, well off the pace. How about Elijah Johnson coming out there with a 15.085 in that number 2 spot. Got Gabe Elkins coming out. Let's see who else. Lucas Rourke. That's definitely one to watch. I see Ethan Johnson's out on the track, but let's see what Lucas Rourke's able to do. We don't get to see him very often anymore. He's going to come across the line to start lap number 1 in the number 5 machine. He's going to come out of turn to number 4 across the line. Where's he going to put it? Oh, wow. I guess that lap didn't count. Okay. See what he does here. As Ethan Johnson going to go quick time with a 14.925. And there is Lucas Rourke with a 14.992 in that number 2 spot. Let's see. We got Camden Johnston out on the track in the number 22 machine as he comes across the line here. He's going to go 20th quick on the night. Caleb's going to go, wow. Definitely some surprises down at the bottom of the charts. Camden Johnston not getting the lap he wanted, as that is going to be the end of qualifying. Ethan Johnson out there with the quick time here tonight in qualifying. All right, let's get ready for heat race number 1 as they get lined up out on the track. The dirt track at Charlotte. Always an interesting race. Starting on the pole here tonight in week number 6 at the dirt track at Charlotte. It is going to be the number 11 of Ethan Johnson. Outside of him in the number 2 spot, it is going to be another number 11 of Cody Nevin. Starting inside row number 2 in that number 07 machine, it's going to be Riley Knoll. Outside of him in the number 49, it's going to be Diesel Jones. Starting inside row number 3 here tonight in that number 5 position, it's going to be Gabe Elkins. Outside of him, it's going to be Austin Dean. Logan Hickerson. Starting inside row number 4 here tonight, it's going to be the number 3 of Tyler Orr. Outside of him, it's going to be Austin Dean. Starting inside row number 5 in the number 17, I'm assuming machine, it's going to be Caleb Durgan. Outside of him, it's going to be Mason Cassidy. Then rounding out the field in that 6th and final row, it's going to be Kyle Carter starting on the inside and Camden Johnson in that number 12 position on the outside. Going to be 8 laps here in heat race number 1 as these guys come down. I believe we're in the back straightaway. I'm not even looking. Oh, down the front straightaway. They're going to get 1 to go at the line. I thought they were going to cover the regular Charlotte track in dirt. No. That would be wild. That track would be too big. Looking for the green flag this time by Pace Truck, going to pull in. They're side by side down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. You can see the regular one. Which side is it going to be on? It's across the street here as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. There it is. There's the asphalt one. Down into turn number 1 and 2, it's going to be all Ethan Johnson out front. Cody Nevin trying to grab that number 2 spot, but he's got Riley Knoll down low as they come out of turn number 4 to complete lap number 1. It's going to be Ethan Johnson out front leading the way. Let's go check on the battle for that final transfer spot. They are coming in deep as it is going to be Gabe Elkins in that final transfer spot. Here comes Orr down low. They're going to knock Austin Dean out of the mix in that number 7. The 17 up into the wall. That's going to be Mason Cassidy, I believe it is. In that number 17, grabs the wall, almost loses a couple extra spots as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, going to be single file up along the wall, except for Tyler Orr down on the bottom side trying to grab a transfer spot. He's going to get passed by Austin Dean on the outside as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, single file up at the front of the pack. Here comes Mason Cassidy putting that pressure on the number 98 of Logan Hickerson, the 07 of Diesel Jones down low. 07 of Gabe Elkins down low on Diesel Jones as he tries to grab that number 4 spot, tries to slide up. It's not there. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be side by side slide job by Ethan Jones, Gabe Elkins. Wow, I can't even think of who it is. They're 3 wide into turn number 1 and 2. What do you mean? What do you mean, P Shooter? Out of turn number 4, battle as Diesel Jones tries to hang on to that number 5 spot. Here comes Cassidy behind him, but Diesel now looking low on Gabe Elkins as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Checkered flag in the air. It's going to be Johnson, Nevin, Knoll, Elkins, Jones, Cassidy, Hickerson going to the feature. Dean, Johnston, Durgan, Carter, and Orr going to the consi. Is my screen blinking out for anybody else? Anybody over on YouTube? Are you guys having any issues, or is it just Twitch? Twitch was acting funny earlier. It was saying something about how I needed to reload and all that stuff. All right, let's get ready for tonight's starting lineup for Heat Race number 2. Starting on the pole here tonight in the number 5 machine in Heat Race number 2, it's going to be Lucas Rourke. Starting in the number 2 spot in that number 33 machine. I might have just had a little bit of lag. Starting in the number 2 spot, it's going to be Hunter Rich. I need to have the gap up. Starting inside row number 2, it's going to be Jesse Newsom. Outside of him, it's going to be Eliza Johnson. Starting inside row number 3, it's going to be JC Floyd. Outside of him, it's going to be William Finling. Starting inside row number 4, it's going to be Jesse Maines. Outside of him, it's going to be Colton Jordan. Starting inside row number 5 here tonight in the number 97 machine, it's going to be Tyler Clement. Outside of him, it's going to be Tyson Banks. Then rounding out the field here tonight in that 6th and final row, inside is going to be Caleb Boykin with Caden Reynolds starting to his outside. The return of the Team Who Donut, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, this one isn't. No. It's a little bit bigger. This is probably more like a Denver or a mudslide, if you're going to compare it to that. All right, they're going to get one to go as they come down the back straightaway looking for the green flag this time by as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Who's it going to be here tonight in Heat Race number 2? Green flag is out. Green flag's out. Big jump by Lucas Rourke. They're going to be side by side for second on back. Down into 1 and 2. Jesse Newsom going to slide. Not quite. Here comes Hunter Rich back to the outside. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Side by side out of turn number 4. Oh, Hunter Rich going to grab that number 2 spot back. Down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. Jesse Newsom falls in line in third. They're going to go 2 and 3 wide behind him as they come down the back straightaway. Here comes William Finling down on the bottom side as they head through 3 and 4. Oh, Elijah almost smacks that wall out of turn number 4. Able to hold on to it. He's going to fall back in line. Right now in that final transfer spot, it is going to be Colton Jordan. trying to hold on to that final transfer spot as he grabs the wall. Here comes T. Clem down low. T. Clem going to slide it in 1 and 2. Up the track. Here comes Jordan back down low out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. The 46 of Jordan going to slide up the track. Here comes the 201 of Jesse Maines. We got a 3-car battle for that number 7 spot. Jesse Maine going to dig down low. 3 wide down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Great battle for the final transfer spot. We got one up into the wall just ahead of this battle. Elijah Johnson, J.C. Floyd gets into him. Definitely a lot going on as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. They're going to get a single file. Right now it is T. Clem in that final transfer spot as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Top guys pulling away, running single file as we watch the battle for the final transfer spot. It's going to be T. Clem in that white and red number 97, currently holding on to it as they are battling for that number 2 spot in the Conti behind them as they head through 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Let's go take a look at these battles up front. It looks like the 3 of Finling's gonna hit the wall. Here comes Elijah looking down low into turn number 3 and 4. Elijah down low looking for that number 4 spot out of turn number 4. He's gonna make contact as the checkered flag is out. It's gonna be Rourke, Newsom, Rich, Finland, Johnson, Floyd, and T. Clem going to the feature. Maine, Jordan, Boykin, Reynolds, and Banks going to the Consi. Here we go. LCQ time. It's going to be starting on the pole here tonight. In the LCQ, it's going to be Austin Dean. Outside of him in the 201, it's going to be Jesse Maine. Starting inside row number 2 here tonight in the number 22 machine, it's going to be Camden Johnson. Outside of him in the number 46, it's going to be Colton Jordan. Starting inside row number 3 here tonight in that number 17, I'm assuming, it's going to be Caleb Durgan. Outside of him, it's going to be Caleb Boykin. Starting inside row number 4, it's going to be the number 3 of Tyler Orr. Outside of him, it's going to be Caden Reynolds. Then rounding out the field here tonight in row number 5 here in the LCQ. Top 4 going to transfer through. It's going to be Kyle Carter. Outside of him, it's going to be the 747 of Tyson Banks. All right, it's going to be 10 laps, top 4 transfer through as they're going to roll off the starting line. Who's it going to be here in the LCQ? Who's going to be our B-Main Warrior? Let me know out in the chat. What do you guys think? Who are you pulling for? Who are you pulling for in the B-Main? Are you guys still having issues over on the Twitch side? Is it still blinking on you guys? Let me know in the chat. As they head into turn number 3 and 4, they're going to get 1 to go at the line this time by 1 to go. Austin Dean and Jesse Maine's going to lead him to the green flag. We got Colton in there. Looks good here. All right, so TikTok is looking good. Donnie is saying Colton. Colton had a little bit of speed. YouTube's fine. Okay. All right. So yeah, I figured our Twitch was running a little bit funny earlier. That's what I think that was. All right. We are looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Green flag is out as Austin Dean on the gas. Jesse Maines tries to jump in line. Here comes Camden Johnston down low. Through turn number 1 and 2, it is going to be the 17 of Durgan digging into that number 4 spot. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Top 4 going to transfer as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be 1 lap complete. Austin Dean with the lead into 1 and 2. 3 make it 4 wide out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. What a move by Caleb Durgan down on the bottom side. As they come out of turn number 4, it's going to be Austin Dean at the line. Durgan digging down low, looking at that powdered donut. He almost got it in 1 and 2. He's going to get the dig out of turn number 2, but here comes Austin Dean fighting back on the outside. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. Who's going to have the lead at the line? I couldn't tell as they crossed the line into turn number 1 and 2. Durgan has that bottom side digging as they come out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Looking for turn number 3 and 4. Durgan's going to try to get the run out of turn number 4. It's going to be Austin Dean out front. Durgan might have to go up the track to the high side. He is out here catfishing in that number 17, but will it pay off as they come down the back straightaway? Top 4 starting to break away. Colton Jordan just a little too far back in that number 5 spot as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be 5 laps complete. We're halfway through the LCQ. Out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Durgan committing to that bottom side. Out of turn number 4 as Austin Dean is pulling away. Battle for that number 3 spot definitely starting to pick up. Right now it's going to be that's going to be the 46 of Colton Jordan on that bubble spot, looking to be first person going home as these guys are actually reeling in the top 4 as they head through 1 and 2. 3 laps to go. Colton Jordan slowly closing in on the back bumper of the 201 as they head through turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be 2 laps to go at the line. We got a battle going for the number 4 spot. Here comes Colton Jordan down low in 1 and 2. Drag race out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Jordan down low. It's going to be Jesse Main up high out of turn number 4. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. A battle for second on back as they head through turn number 1 and 2. One more opportunity for Colton Jordan to race his way in into turn number 3 and 4. He's going to send it in. He gives him the door out of turn number 4. Pushes him up the track. Takes that final transfer spot. It's going to be Austin Dean, Caleb Jurgen, Camden Johnston, and Colton Jordan with the door to race his way into tonight's feature. What a finish here tonight. We might have some people beefing over there on the TikTok chat. What a race at the end of that one. Let's go ahead and pull up tonight's starting lineup. Who's ready for the main event? It is going to be 30 laps here tonight. Starting on the pole here tonight in the number 11 machine, it's going to be Ethan Johnson. Outside of him in the number 5, it's going to be Lucas Rourke. Starting inside row number 2 in the other number 11 machine, it's going to be Cody Nevin. Outside of him, what's up, Donnie? What's up? Outside of him in the number 8 machine, it's going to be Jesse Nosum. Starting inside row number 3 here tonight in the 07, it's going to be Riley Knoll. Outside of him in the number 33, it's going to be Hunter Rich. Starting inside row number 4 here tonight in the other 07, it's going to be Gabe Elkins. Outside of him in the number 3, it's going to be William Finling. Starting inside row number 5 here tonight in the number 49 machine, it's going to be Diesel Jones. Outside of him in the number 7, it's going to be Elijah Johnson. Starting inside row number 6, it's going to be Mason Cassidy. Outside of him, it's going to be JC Floyd. And then rounding out the rest of the field here tonight in that number 13 spot, inside row number 7, it's going to be MDI TV Dirt's most popular driver, Logan Hickerson. Outside of him in the number 97 machine, it's going to be T. Clem. Starting inside row number 8 here tonight, RB Main Warrior, it's going to be Austin Dean. Outside of him in that number 16 spot, it's going to be the number 17 of Caleb Durgan. Starting inside row number 9 here tonight, it's going to be Camden Johnston. And then rounding out the field here tonight, it's going to be Colton Jordan. Looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Green flag is out. Green flag's out as they head into turn number 1 and 2. The TikTok man we have, right? It's going to be side 3 wide back there for the number 4 spot as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Look at that racing through the field as they come out of turn number 4, top 3 single file as they try to thin it out. Oh, okay. Brandon, it's super. Oh, yeah, it is the super. It is the super. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. We got a battle for that number 4 spot as Nevin going to look to the outside. Out of turn 4, looking for second as they come down the front straightaway. Lucas Rourke currently sitting in that number 2 spot as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Right now, these guys rolling the bottom. Nevin with a big run into the back of Rourke as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Nevin down low on Lucas as they head into turn number 3 at 1 and 2. It's going to be side by side out of turn 2. Drag race down the back straightaway. Yeah, it is top split official. Thank you, Jamie. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Nevin not able to make the move. He's got to get back in line as Lucas Rourke starts to put the pressure on Ethan Johnson as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Ethan Johnson continues to hold the lead, but here comes Lucas Rourke to the outside. Ethan Johnson going to keep it at the line. Definitely getting racy through the field as the field is closing in on this battle for the lead. Here comes Nevin down low on Lucas Rourke as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway is going to be Riley Knoll in the 07. He's going to make an appearance in this race for the lead. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, Riley Knoll trying to make the move in that number 3 spot. Nevin down low, Riley Knoll up high. He's going to take the number 3 spot that time by as Nevin slides his way up into the number 4 position. Out of turn number 2, it looks like Ethan Johnson starting to pull away a little bit in that number 11 as they head through turn number 3 and 4. I've been doing all official dirt oval. That's the way to do it. Do you have to buy the cars you want to drive in iRacing? If you want to drive certain things, you definitely have to buy them. Yes. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway, going to be Ethan Johnson leading the way. Lucas Rourke in second. Riley Knoll definitely putting the pressure on these guys out of turn number 2. I would just run the free stuff to start with. Get your iRating, get your experience up, and then start thinking about what you want to run and buy accordingly is what you should do. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Ethan Johnson going to rip that high side. Lucas Rourke was looking low. Can't do anything with it. He's got Riley Knoll all over the back of him as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Right now, these guys are single file up at the front, but here comes Riley Knoll looking for the number 2 spot into turn number 1 and 2. 3 wide out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. They're going to get back single file real quick into turn number 3. Appreciate it, Cody. As they come out of turn number 4, it's going to be 12 laps complete out of tonight's 50-lap event. We got, can I do my math? 38 laps to go. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn at number 3 and 4. It's going to be Ethan Johnson leading the way as Lucas Rourke tries to hunt him down. How about the top 5? All pretty close. Jesse Newsom not too far back in that number 8, holding on to the back of this group. Here comes Nevin trying to look down, running a little bit of cut down out of turn number 2, trying to find something different. As they come out of turn number 4, it's going to be 14 laps complete. Oh my God, Hunter Rich, hard into the wall. Man, I moved that camera just in time as Hunter Rich takes a big hit into the outside wall. Yeah, the truck races could definitely be good. Wow, what a hit. What a hit. Let's go find out what happened to Hunter Rich here. Does he get contact? Gets the wall there. Oh, he just turned right. He just turned right into the wall, absolutely demolishing himself. I don't know why he did that, but that was kind of dumb. All right, so Hunter Rich going to be out of this one as Ethan Johnson leads the way in that number 11. He's got Lucas Rourke and Riley Knoll, Cody Nevin, and Jesse Newsom. We're all hounding him. Yeah, that was dumb. We had great racing going on. I don't know why he just turned right. It's not even like he was completely out of it. All right, so they're going to come out of turn number 4. Looks like they're getting that 1 to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. We're going to re-rack them, restack them. He's dead, right? Well, he caught the wall when he turned right. He just turned right into it. I don't know what he was thinking. No clue what he was thinking. He could have just alt that forward if he wanted out that bad. Nah, he just turned right. He just turned clear right. He was mad that he was getting beat. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Ethan Johnson leads the way as they head into 1 and 2. Here comes Riley Knoll in that 07. Tries to slide up. Riley Knoll is fast at this track. We watched him in the big blocks. He had a quick car there. Looking to be quick here tonight in the late models as they head through turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be 16 laps to go. They're trying to make it 3 wide behind this battle as these guys try to figure things out as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Ethan Johnson has to love what's happening behind him as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Riley Knoll down low. Nevin going to dig the outside. He's going to take the number 3 spot as they head into turn number 1 and 2. I would never do that. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Oh, Nevin in the wall. Riley Knoll up the track. Almost into him. Knoll's going to fall back in line. Here comes Jesse Newsom. Thought about the slider. Decided to pull out as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Top 4 single file. They're trying to figure it out from 5th on back. We might get a couple guys that might be faster starting to wake up a little bit, like the 07 of Gabe Elkins trying to race his way up. Big run to the outside. Oh, Newsom going to pinch him up against the wall. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. Newsom going to protect that number 5 spot. Gabe Elkins behind him. Here comes a slide out of Nevin for the number 2 spot. Slides up the track. Here comes Rourke back down low. Lucas Rourke going to slide it into turn number 3 and 4. Nevin going to dig up underneath him out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. Look for the slide. He's going to lick the stamp and send it in 1 and 2. Oh, he doesn't come all the way up the track. That's going to allow Lucas Rourke to get the run on the outside. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be 22 laps complete as that caution flag comes out. Let's back it up to 21 laps complete. All right, let's see what happened to Colton Jordan here in the number 46. Oh, the 3 gets into the wall. Hickerson nowhere to go, gets into Jordan. Jordan's going to end up on his lid. Caution flag comes out. Here, let's look at that from a different angle. Just nowhere to go. The 310, pushes up in the wall. Wow, that was wild. All right, so unfortunate ending for Colton Jordan tonight as we hit the caution flag for the second time on lap number 21. It's going to be 22 complete when they take the green flag. Whew, this is going to be wild. Ethan Johnson has been the class of the field, but don't count out Lucas Rourke, Riley Knoll, Cody Nevin, or even Jesse Newsom. Nevin's got some speed here tonight. Let's see if he can get this one finished up. He usually runs really well or doesn't finish at all, so I'm curious what we're going to see here tonight. I am definitely curious what's going to happen here tonight with that number 11. Looks like we are getting that green flag this time by as they come out of turn number 2. What's up, Emmett? What's up, buddy? As they come down the back straightaway looking for the green flag this time by, who's it going to be here tonight? Green flag is out. Yeah, he still has a chance. No, I think he junked that thing. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, we got one that is blinked out. Where is Lucas Rourke as they come out of turn number 2? He pops back in as they come down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Definitely some internet malfunction out of that number 5 machine. That could bite him here tonight as Nevin's looking for that number 3 spot into turn number 1 and 2. Riley Knoll trying to hold on in that 07 down the back straightaway. Here comes Newsom looking down low on Nevin. Out of turn number 4, going to be 24 laps complete. Yeah, he's not going to come back out. He shouldn't anyway. Oh, Knowles in the wall in that 0-7. He's got to be careful not to bust that right front off as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Lucas Rourke holding on to the back of Ethan Johnson as they come out of turn number 4. Going to be 25 laps complete. 25 laps to go. Nevin in the wall. They're stacking up out of turn number 2. How did they survive as Nevin got into the wall there, got stuck into the wall? They had to back out, give each other a ton of room there as Riley Knoll starts to lead in the wheel in the top 2. Down through turn number 1 and 2, top 3 pulling away. Nevin's trying to get away from 5th and 6th. Here comes J.C. Floyd. He's going to slide up into the number 5 spot, cut down by Gabe Elkins. Elkins going to take the number 5 spot back as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Looks like Newsom has fallen back to that number 7 spot. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Trying to keep an eye on all these battles as Elkins in the wall in 3 and 4. Down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. Here comes a slide out of Elkins in the black and orange. Number 07 up the track. Slide job. J.C. Floyd back down low. He's going to bring Jesse Newsom with him into turn number 3 and 4. Newsom can't clear these guys. He's going to be stuck on the bottom. Goes back, falls back once again as we got a battle for the lead starting to heat up as Lucas Rourke is looking down low as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Colton Jordan is going to go ahead. Oh, nope, he blinks back. He's having some internet issues as we watch the battle for the lead as Riley Knoll's going to grab the wall as Rourke is falling back to that number 3 spot. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Caution flag comes out. He's not lying. All right, looks like Jesse Newsom going to have an issue here. Let's take a look and see. Oh, a little bit of contact between him and Elkins, and he gets on the brakes. Oh, man, big hit out of the 17 of Mason Cassidy. Jesse tries to hold the brakes and not slide in front of the rest of the track, and watch the 17. Mason Cassidy just sends it in there. I guess he didn't see the car crash in front of him. We're going to go jump on board with him and take a look and see what he's seen. Oh, my God. I guess I seen what he's seen. Oh, big hit there. He's going to be done for the night as he ends up on his lid. Caution flag out for the 3rd or 4th time here tonight. Mason definitely had it worse for sure. Wow. Definitely not good for Jesse Newsom either. As these guys come out of turn number 4 across the line. Looks like Hickerson's down on pit road. Uh-oh. So Hickerson down on pit road. He's pulling back out of the track. Looks like we are going green flag this time by. Good thing I don't have the race chat on because some of the things they're saying would definitely get me banned on TikTok again. Looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Green flag is out. Green flag's out for Ethan Johnson as he comes out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Riley is definitely rolling for sure. He is real good at this track. He was great in the big blocks too. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4, especially when he got up on the wall. He's good at that wall stuff. Out of turn number 4, here comes Riley Knoll. Riley going to send it into turn number 1 and 2. Slides it up the track. Cut down by Ethan Johnson. He's going to take Lucas Rourke with him. Rourke's going to send it into turn number 3 and 4. Can't clear the pass. Riley Knoll going to tap the wall. Big run out of turn number 4. Here comes Riley out of turn number 4. Licks that stamp and sends it into turn number 1 and 2. Bangs that wall. Ethan Johnson back with the cut down. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. They're going to get back single file. Oh, Riley gets a little too much wall that time by. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. What a battle on the track as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Looking for turn number 3 and 4. Yeah, Mason is back. Wow. Down the front straightaway. Riley Knoll putting the pressure on Johnson into 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. They're going to get 36 laps complete. We're going to have 14 to go when they cross the line. 14 laps to go. Does Riley Knoll have anything for that number 11 of Ethan Johnson? Johnson going to cut down. Riley Knoll stays all over the back of him, down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Riley Knoll out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, no. Ethan Johnson going to dig down low. Riley's going to get a run. He's going to ship it into 3 and 4. Johnson going to pinch him down just a tick as they side by side out of turn number 4. Johnson at the line. Here comes Knoll into turn number 1 and 2. Knoll going to slide it up the track out of turn number 2. Cut down by Johnson. Back and forth for the lead down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. It's possible because of where he hit him. Yeah, he might have just had enough as Riley going to throw the slide once again into turn number 1 and 2. Johnson back with the cut down into 3 and 4. Here comes Riley once again. Slides him in 3 and 4 across the nose. Cut down by Johnson. Oh, they're going to touch down the front straightaway. They're going to pinch into turn number 1 and 2. Side by side, they're manhandling each other into turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, looking for 3 and 4. Back and forth. This is elbows up racing. Caution flag is out. What a race for the lead. These guys are leaving nothing on the table. Let's go take a look and see what happened to T-Clem. So T-Clem getting... Oh, Williams going to feed him the right rear. It looked like T-Clem was fighting him too. And, yeah, T-Clem's going to just stop and draw that caution flag. Probably got some damage on that thing, but Hunter is not. Yeah. Hunter is not. Yeah, I saw Elijah came back out. That's wild. They were actually, no, it wasn't Elijah. It was Colton they were yelling at for blinking. All right, guys. It is, yeah, Riley is definitely rolling. This race is fucking phenomenal. Riley with the lead. Ethan Johnson in second. These guys were elbows up. I don't think Johnson was happy. I don't think Riley was happy. But, man, it was great for us. As it looks like we got 40 laps complete. It is going to be single file from here on out, as they might get one to go this time by. It's been a good one, guys. What do you guys think of the race in here so far tonight? Personally, I am not a fan of racing Charlotte, but this just isn't my kind of track. But, man, it shows so well when these guys race. Ethan wasn't happy. Yeah, I know. Riley's looking good. Riley almost beat Durgan in the big block race here last time we were here in the big blocks, which impressed me because Durgan's good here. Looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Green flag is out. Wow, Ethan gets a jump to the inside as they come out of turn number 4. Down into 1 and 2. Look for the slide here in 1 and 2. He's going to come up the track. Riley's going to cut down out of turn number 4. We got one in the wall. Down the front straightaway. Caution flag comes out. Caution flag comes out. We had one in the wall down the back straightaway. It was Lucas Rourke. Lucas is not happy. Oh, Nevin parked it on him. Oh. This is the last race, yes. All right, we're going to... Man, it is toxic in the chat. Ugh. Nevin, I don't think you cleared them. Oh, they are not happy. What's up? Right? What's up, Andrew? Yeah. Yeah, it definitely was not clear. All right, guys, we're going to re-rack them, restack them. Riley Knoll leads the way. Yeah, I get that. I get that, Jamie. All right, so it's definitely getting interesting out here tonight as they get one to go as they come across the line. Going to be 41 laps in the books, make it 42 when they take the green flag. It's going to be an 8-lap shootout here. All right, it's definitely getting interesting in the chat. Looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Riley Noel leads the way. Better start for Riley. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Nevin in the number 11. Down low, tries to pass Johnson. Can't clear him. Slows down the field behind him as they head into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Riley Noel out front out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. Does Ethan Johnson have anything for him? Look at this battle for third down into 1 and 2. 7 laps to go as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Nevin down low. Lost a ton of ground as here comes Johnson. Back down low on Riley Noel. Johnson does not have enough. He's got to get back in line into turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. They're going to bang the wall. Riley getting the best of that one as they come out of turn number 4. 5 laps to go out of turn number 4. 5 laps to go down into turn number 1 and 2. Look at that. Durgan has raced his way up into that number 6 spot. Could he get a top 5 here tonight? Down into turn number 3 and 4. Looks over to me, too. You are not lying, Massey. As they come out of turn number 4. 4 laps to go. Battles for second. Here comes Camden Johnston. Where did he come from in the 22? He's up 14 spots up into the number 3 spot. Battling for second as they head through turn number 3 and 4. 3 laps to go at the line. I don't know where Camden Johnston came from, but he came from way back in the field in that number 22. Now battling for that number 2 spot. Has himself solidly into a podium. Looking for more out of turn number 4. 2 sticks in the air. 2 laps to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. We're watching the battle for second as Riley Noel sets himself off into the sunset. Into turn number 3 and 4. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go for Riley Noel. We're going to keep an eye on this battle for second. Camden Johnston looks like he's got a little something for Johnson. We got Johnson and Johnston out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Riley Noel. Who's going to get second? Here comes Johnson. They touch doors at the line. SDK is telling me it was Johnson, but I'm not sure. Let's go take a look at the official results. Wow, look how close that was. Look how close that was. It's going to be Riley Noel with the win. Ethan Johnson in second. Camden Johnston in third. Look how close that finish was for second. That was insane. Going to be Cody Nevin in that number 4 spot. JC Floyd in 5th. Going to be Diesel Jones in the number 6 spot. Caleb Durgan in 7th. Gabe Elkins in 8th. Going to be Austin Dean in that number 9 spot. William Finling in 10th. Logan Hickerson in 11th. Going to be Mason Cassidy in that number 12 spot. T. Clem in 13th. Colton Jordan in 14th. Going to be Lucas Rourke in that number 15 spot. Jesse Newsom 16th. Elijah Johnson 17th. And Hunter Rich in that number 18 spot. Hell of a race, honestly. That was wild. A little bit of drama. A little bit of everything. Definitely a lot of fun to watch here tonight. I don't think any of these guys are going to end up in the Discord, but definitely appreciate the show they put on. We'll be back tomorrow night with the Pro Qualifier at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you guys got those notifications on. As always, until next time.